Heartwarming dating show that sees single parents in their 40s and 50s hoping to find a second chance at love. Though unbeknownst to them, their grown-up children are watching their every move. And after a slow start and a lot of previous relationship baggage, could Cupid's arrow strike for Sharon and Elliott?
My feelings towards men has been somewhat negative, so it'll be good to know that actually there are some good guys out there.
What do you do, Elliott?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher?
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
What do you
love
teach?
it.
PE.
Do you?
Also quite fit then.
No one said that, no. How are you feeling now? Have your nerves settled?
A little bit.
So I think just out of practice and just that nervous, oh my gosh, you know, people are going to like me. No.
You're a really attractive woman, so...
Oh, thank you. You're a handsome guy.
At the time, I was massively in a bad way.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've not shared that?
How about we do something tomorrow, get some time?
Tomorrow? Ooh.
Are you busy?
So, yes, that would be nice. So what are you going to organise?
You have to leave it with me.
Ooh, it's looking promising, isn't it? Ahead of tonight's semi-final, please welcome Sharon and Elliott. Lovely to see you, lovely to see you. And we've got the kids in the front row. We've got Zach and Tia there. We've got the whole thing. So, oh, that looked good. I can't wait to see it tonight. There's definitely something going on. Now, I know you're not allowed to give us spoilers, so please be careful.
I'll tell you everything.
Great. Just give him the right catch and he'll tell it all.
So how long had you been single then, Sharon?
I've been single for 6.5 years.
Right, OK.
Yeah, so it was quite difficult for me to put myself forward in front of the nation. Not going to lie, 6.5 years single is a long time, but I'd quite a journey. And I felt it was quite important for me to take time out. I had dated a couple of guys during that time, but it was quite clear and evident that I was just not ready. Wow. So, yeah, about 2.5 years ago, just kind of cut myself off and said, that is it, done. Yeah, and then Tia came along and said, right, OK, let's sort you out. And
so you went from not wanting to date at all to then being like, I'll do it on TV.
Yeah. Well,
what was the big change? What made you think, I'm going to do that?
In at the deep end.
Yeah, straight in. Well, Tia kind of came into my house one day and she said, right, OK, I've got an idea here. I've nominated you for this new TV programme.
Oh, no.
And, yeah...
I'd kill my daughter. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And, yeah, so we had a chat about it, and because I'd been so closed off, I found it quite difficult to kind of come to terms with. So we spoke about it, let's just go for it, start the audition process, and kind of thinking deep down that it wouldn't go any further than that. And then, yeah,
and then
here I am.
What about you, Elliott? What's your story about how you ended up there?
Zach approached me about it and just asked me what my opinion was, and very much the same as Sharon, really. You kind of think, I'll go along with it, probably nothing will come of it.
Were you dating at the time?
I've been dating, yes. I'd been using the apps, as you do, have a go at those, horrendous.
Is it not successful?
Obviously not.
It depends how you measure success. But they're really difficult. It's not like back in the day where you used to go out, do a couple of laps of a nightclub and you meet people.
Do you think the apps are bad for your confidence when you're dating then?
I think initially they are, yeah. I think initially they are. I think unfortunately, you become very hardened to it after a while, and it becomes more like a job.
Right.
I mean, I used to go on it for a couple of weeks, and then after a couple of weeks, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
And then because it's just such hard work.
Monotonous, isn't it?
And I know our kids always think of us as old fusties that don't get those sort of feelings anymore, but did you feel instant attraction, the two of you, when you clapped eyes on each other for the first time?
It wasn't instant for either of us.
Huh? No, apparently we didn't. No.
This is awkward.
A bit more instant for you then, Elliott, wasn't it?
No, actually. Not now. I've changed my style. Not for me, no. It wasn't until it was really difficult to actually take anyone in. So we was all standing in a horseshoe, and it was a bit like sitting on the train next to someone that's annoying you. You're kind of trying to look at them out the side of your eye and take people in. So it wasn't until we first went in and we sat down and we just had a conversation while I was waiting for Davina, unbeknown to us, to come in.
I led that conversation.
Yeah, Sharon tends to lead a lot of the conversation.
So you were more confident than you perhaps felt in dating then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of opened up to Elliott straight away. He was so... he was a really good, calming person that I could easily engage with.
That
and
helps.
he made me feel at ease straight away, which
Obviously
was
got a
great.
sense of humour.
Yes, yes, it's so important, isn't it? Yeah.
I have to say, you're like an old married couple there. But tonight on the programme, we're going to see you on a very special day. They sort of set up something really romantic, don't you? I mean, we don't want to give too much away, but how... You know, well, there we go. We've got
the old classic car routine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's actually mine.
So how did it feel to be in that situation? You know, this is a date.
Well, that was actually our first outside date as well.
Yeah.
So I think for me the exciting thing is to actually spend some time with Sharon on her own, away from everyone.
Yeah.
And that was lovely. It was just a great experience, the whole thing.
I think just to have that one-on-one with Elliott was really great for me. In the house, you've got the cameras, everybody else, and I think that adds to the sort of pressure.
Yeah.
So once we've got in that car, the guard had come down, Sharon wasn't closed. Yeah, I kind of relaxed, and Elliott was great. Yeah. But hey, we don't know how the date went. Maybe.
No, we'll find out.
We do watch to find out.
We do know that Tia and Zach were able to watch. What was it like for you two, watching your mum and dad dating?
Really weird. Yeah. It was... I feel like I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it actually was, though. I think because I know my mum so well, I kind of already knew what she was going to be like when she was dating, so I felt a bit more prepared. Right. But it was weird. More that she didn't know that I was watching the whole time was strange.
I know. What about you, Zach?
I'll be honest, I absolutely loved it. When I found out, I was like, oh, it's be amazing. I thought, what an opportunity. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Driving in, I said to Dad, I went, oh, I'd love to watch you, Dad. Just see what he's got, because it's been going wrong. So I was like, I need to pinpoint it and learn from my mistakes, go back to the offer, you know. So I was thrilled, and I was so excited, and I was so happy with how he's come across, because I weren't no surprises from me.
Oh,
I mean that, no surprises.
Well, listen, we will get surprises tonight. Thank you so much.